All right, guys, so check this out. I think this is going to be sick. I think this game's going to be sick.
Hey everyone, I'm Tom, executive producer at Project L. And I'm Tony, Project L's technical lead. Last time we talked, I let you in on the secret that we're building a fighting game here at Riot.
Yes, Falcor, yes it does.
Gameplay, and said we'd be going dark for a while, but we'd share more when we're ready. Well, a lot's changed since then. We've made some great progress, and while the game is still too far out to commit to a release date, it's been a bit since you heard from us, so I want to bring you up to speed on what.
Yeah, so that donate link, it goes directly to the food hunger strike. It's not going to me. That's like the other stuff, the sub goals and all that other stuff. But that has nothing to do with the stream. That has to do with the food thing.
Excited to say that we've landed on a direction.
You play League of Legends? I do not. I know nothing about League of Legends. But they created a new fighting game with League of Legends characters. And this is the fighting game. Yo, I just want to say off the top, it looks so beautiful. It's not even, they barely started it. This is clearly like a beta version. And I love the design of the game. It looks so nice that I already want to play it. Look at this character on the right, yo. I love this chick and I don't even know who she is. I don't know anything about League. But she looks mad cool. This one right here. Oh crap, you can't even see her because my head's in the way. That's Jinx right there. She's mad cool. You know what, Wet? I was going to do that actually because I was watching I watched the Roofmonger video about Project L. And he was saying everybody loves Arcane, it's actually really good. So I was like, what? Oh, and look at this. Who is this? Who is this character? So I'm looking at her and she's teleporting and all that. So like these three characters on the screen right now, I want to like use all three of them. Just because, you know, I love my waifus off the top. But this kid up here is like teleporting. He has like a teleport and he has like a clone that he teleports to. I don't know, but it looks mad cool. Ari?
Project L will be an assist-based fighter. You'll build and pilot a team of 2 different.
So you peeped the assist. That was the assist right there. Right here, she has this shark cannon. Yo, look at how good this game looks. It actually is that pretty to me. It reminds me of Strive a lot, actually. So that's the assist. It looks like, you know, a cannon that locks them into block stun. And then the kid up top is gonna do his little mix. He just goes for a jump in. Probably could go empty low, you know what I mean, or whatever.
You'll build and pilot a team of 2 different champs.
Oh, she also has, so she has different assists.
You'll be an assist-based fighter. You'll build and pilot a team of 2 different.
Or is this her? This is her. No, this is her special move.
Champs.
The assist is the kid jumping in with the mine right here.
We feel like this is the right foundation to build.
Yo, I think the mine is crazy.
2 different champs.
It looks delayed. They didn't show it all, but the mine looks delayed. Like you put the mine out.
We feel like this is the right foundation to build a game that rewards strategic team building.
You put the mine out and you can do something with that like late.
Fighting fundamentals. Our goal is to build a game that delivers a fast-paced, dynamic combat.
You seen that? That was it.
Fundamentals. Our goal is to build a game that
threw the mine out,
delivers a fast-paced,
and did a cross up. The mine connected.
Combat fantasy, while leaving.
And then he got more. This is sick.
Build a game that delivers.
I don't even think that's that wasn't an assist. He's actually the character being used on screen. So he called the assist for long enough for her to get the hit. so he could throw out a mine.
Game that delivers a fast-paced, dynamic combat
That's hot.
while leaving plenty of room for you to be creative and express yourself in gameplay. Like a lot of you out there, we're inspired by the insane outplays, hard reads, and 200 IQ plays behind some of the most iconic moments in fighting game history. The dream for us is to deliver a game that allows you to create new
Yo, what is happening?
game history. The dream reads and 200 IQ plays behind some of the most iconic moments in fighting game history.
She seems really cool. She seems like Amelia type character
To create new iconic moments.
off of the movement and the flying.
Now let's talk about controls. I know that a lot of you have strong opinions about mechanical difficulty in fighting games. For Project L, we're embracing the easy to learn, hard to master mentality. So yes, we are making it easier to jump in with a new character and learn their basic kit. That said, we absolutely believe in rewarding the time you spend going deep on a character and providing opportunities for you to showcase your high-end mastery. One of the delights of fighting games is seeing top players move and fight in a way that's inspiring and distinct.
This big browlic ass character looks really good too.
Set that aspirational summit and build a steadily increasing difficulty curve to get you there. This isn't about building a game where new players have a chance to be the pros. It's about unlocking the fun at all skill levels. Character design, of course,
Oh my goodness, she looks hella cool.
plays a
She looks so cool. Everything about her, down to the boots.
role in this. For characters, our goal is to deliver on the iconic
The
moves
shark cannon.
known for, but adapted to work in a fighting game.
She looks cool too.
Powerful, flexible kits that give you the freedom to play your character your way. As an example, I'm thrilled to introduce you to Echo, re-envisioned for Project L. Echo is a punk genius. He's a brilliant inventor who, through time manipulation, can rewind his own mistakes and stay one step ahead of his opponent. The centerpiece of Echo's kit is his Chrono Strike. It's a forward-moving slash that's a pretty good poke and a combo ender. When Echo slashes with Chrono Strike, he generates an after image that he can rewind back to any time in the next few seconds of the match. You can use the rewind to double down on your first slash, or make a different choice, and branch into a high committal launcher.
Oh, did he pull something out of his belt just now?
Make a different choice, and branch
He did. Look at that. He like pulled something. I don't know what that is.
into a high committal launcher.
He seems so cool.
Just fine as a mid-range,
Yo!
and branch into a high committal launcher. Echo works just fine.
Oh my god, that's so sick.
Make a different choice, and
He went for a cross up right here. He went for a cross up, and because his clone, like his shadow, was on the front side, he teleported back to the front side for more.
Echo works just fine as a mid-range.
That's actually ridiculous.
Comes online when you take full advantage of the rewind ability. He can vary the timing of the rewind to mix up his opponent, recover for assist attacks made by his teammates. And in the right hands, rewind.
He's actually mad cool. He looks so cool.
And then there's Time Winder, Echo's time grenade. Time Winder works great for basic zoning and combos. The real payoff comes when you're able to throw Time Winder from range, giving it
Yo, the mine makes them, it freezes them for mad long. Look how long it freezes them.
into a time distortion field that slows Echo's opponents for the next few seconds of the match. For both of these moves, our approach is to give you a tool with a clear primary role, but with lots of potential for extra utility when you use it.
Oh, he hit it?
Situation. With a clear primary role, match. For both of these moves, our approach is to give you a tool with a clear primary role, but with lots of potential for extra utility when you use it in the right situation.
His kit is so cool. He might be a day one. Like, I might pick him. You know, like I said, you guys know I'm always about my waifu characters. I would think I'd pick like 2 girls, but he's so sick that I gotta pick him. I gotta try him.
It's been a top of mind topic in the FGC for the past year, especially since we haven't been able to gather for live events. For Project
Yeah, Spicy. They probably will. They will.
Stack to deliver the same highly responsive gameplay that you'd get playing offline.
The mine is the same as BRC. Yeah.
Back networking
It's a BRC that you can throw at people.
job of maintaining a consistent low input delay across a wide range of pings. We've also developed a new networking model that enhances the benefits of rollback with core technology developed by other games at Riot. We'll route network traffic between players through Riot Direct, our internal network already being used to minimize latency in League of Legends and Valorant. We're also actively managing a player's connection to their opponent to ensure a consistent, fair play experience. If their connection is laggy or drops packets, their experience will suffer, but yours won't. And if someone rage quits in the middle of the match, our netcode will determine who should win and who should be penalized.
Do you hear that? Do you guys see what they're talking about? If you got a janky ass connection and you end up disconnecting, you just lose. You just lose.
Taking netplay very seriously for Projectile. It's the primary way that we playtest the game internally, and we're working every day to make sure it's in top shape for the eventual release. We hope you enjoyed this sneak peek at Projectile. Before we go, I want to remind you that our game is still in R&D. We're happy with how core combat is shaping up, but there's still a ton of work to do. Thanks so much for your patience while we take our time to make sure that we get this right. So that's all for now. Last time we spoke, Projectile went dark afterwards, but this time we'll do our best to keep you in touch when we have major news to share. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
So Ruthmonger said this is not coming out for like 2 years. So that kind of sucks. We gotta wait like quite a while for this giant.
Thanks a lot.
Games at Riot are constantly evolving. New stories, characters, gameplay. It's a lesson in iteration and adaptation.
What seems to be the problem?
A lot of players.
Okay, this is something else. But yeah. DNF looks 6. Oh, thank you, Spicy. I was gonna ask that too. The other game. DNF Duel? Yup. Ah, thank you so much. I'm glad you brought that up. I didn't see this either for myself. I just heard people talking about it. Who's that? Oh, F. My bad. One more time. That character looked kind of good on the low. This does look like Jam. Gun character. Looks mad cool. Oh, that was her. Snappy, this looks hot. This looks hot. This looks like, this looks really, really good. The Jam character looks good. This character right here with the guns, this might be some right here. And scars on his face. I like this dude. Why I gotta do all this mess to talk in chat now? That's what you gotta do, because we gotta make sure you're not a bot. Yeah, Strive is down, Snappy. So you know what time it is. Oh, these look cool. I'm not a bot. Trailer secrets revealed. Let's try it. What you gonna tell me? I'm hype off Project L though. I'm hype off both of them. Project L and DNF look good. They look good. It's crazy how Guilty Gear opened the door for me to love all these anime games because I wouldn't have liked them before. I'm doing good, Secundes. It's good to see you, by the way. That's how you know it's been a while, because you haven't even had to verify your freaking username. Where are the milkers? They're on the way. They're next if Strive doesn't come back. Braum and Echo, Ari main for sure, yeah. I think I'm gonna do Echo and Jinx. I like Ari too, though. But I want a zone, man.
Hello and welcome. This is Rufamonger and my friends. In today's video,
Echo looks bananas, son.
Breaking down the big Project L trailer. So we had the trailer, obviously lots of news around it, lots of excitement, but now let's get into the weeds. Let's break things down bit by bit.
Zone in a team fighter?
Suss out the gameplay of what Project L will be. Now, very obviously, everything is subject to change, right? This game's probably not coming out for a year and a half at the earliest. So anything discussed...
Yeah, Echo has movement. Yeah.
Perhaps we can use this as a springboard for the future to see where the game was at the time and where it'll be at launch. So just fair warning,
Ooh!
Nothing here is permanent.
This right here, I think this is a special move.
And where it'll be at launch.
I don't know if his jump just does that. It looks like a special move. It looks like a command jump that crosses up. That is kind of sick.
And where it'll be at launch. So just fair warning.
So you put the mine out. He got the cross up. The mine hit and gave him the slowdown.
Is permanent for sure.
And he picked it up with more. Oh my God. He's so ridiculous.
Trailer, and then we'll go into character specifics. There'll be timestamps in the video, so skip forward to whatever makes sense to you. Now that all said, let's start with some general mechanics. So first off here, I
don't know how people can see this and be like, I don't know, I don't like it.
So this game is...
I don't think it's going to be good at all.
Game, 2v2 tag.
What are you watching? What are you looking at?
So double jumping, that kind of mobility certainly makes sense. Now, I guess you could say this could be Echo specific kind of.
Did he double jump?
Makes sense. Now, I guess
he canceled it.
Double jumping,
bruh. He did the command jump.
Kind of mobility certainly makes sense.
Then he double jumped over the projectile. Stop.
But I really don't think so. I think this is just for everyone.
Yeah, he's nasty.
This game also seems to have Gatling combos, chain combos, whatever you want to call them. So Jinx is doing a lot of stuff here in just normal, canceling into a crouching normal, canceling back into a standing normal, seemingly the same normal. Most games that have chain combos, Gatling, whatever, you go up the attack base, light to medium to heavy. I don't know what normal that is. Who could tell?
Oh, Jinx looks so cool too.
She's going into that same normal, so that's a little bit different. Could be a command normal. Maybe this game has different rules when it comes to chaining your normals together.
I don't think she's gonna mix as heavily, right? I don't think her movement's gonna be as good as Echo's is, but
there seems to be
she looks like she's gonna have better zoning and block strings and probably really good assists too.
Normally implemented in these kind of games. So Jinx is the one being pushed back quite a bit, not Echo. You can see he actually whiffs his final hit and then gets punished for it as well. So that's kind of the success of the push block mechanic, right? Pushing you out, and then if you're overzealous, you get punished for it.
Yeah, there's push block in this game too.
How do you know this is push block? How do you know this just isn't a normal block? Well, look at the extreme distance for one, right? And now compared to Echo attacking against Darius. So Darius,
yo, what's up, Blue? That's what it should be. Get off me.
Entirety of the attack string, right? Versus the wild amount of separation between the two characters. With the Jinx example, Darius is pretty much near Echo. There's all sorts of shenanigans. We have assists, right? So having a push block mechanic in this game makes sense. The only difference, once again, being just you getting pushed back so far.
That was a good ass whiff punish too.
It works the way it works normally mid-screen.
Marlon Pie, right? He's working on the game, really.
Or maybe once you're
that's a good look. That's a really good look too. Marlon Pie is a great player.
You can really tell, honestly, because we only got the...
That's what I mean. I have faith.
This is how
I'm very optimistic about it.
Push block in a 2v2 game with assists.
I have a hard time.
So on the tag,
judging a game before I've actually tried it. You know what I mean? You got to try the game first, and you can't even just try it like for 5 minutes. You got to try it for like a month and really be like, okay, I don't like this system. You know what I mean?
So at the very least, you can do your combo, tag out to your enemy,
and people are like, I already don't like it. How? It didn't even come out yet.
Cross Tekken or Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. This, seemingly enough, is get your hit confirm, and if you need to tag out for whatever reason, then you can tag out, continue the combo with the other character. This is definitely universal. Now, the thing...
Really hope this game will help the FGC grow. I believe it will. I believe it will. And even if it doesn't necessarily grow, it's still fun that we are, hopefully getting a really good product and just having variation in the games that we play. Because it's basically, we play like 2 or 3 games, tops, Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter. And it's like, until Guilty Gear came out, that's all we were playing.
partner.
I'm looking forward to Injustice 3. I hope that's hot. I'm gonna play that for a fact.
Get to choose. Also, while we're here, there is a ground bounce mechanic.
I want to try DNF. I want to try this.
Any recombos, so ground bounces are a thing, and you got to assume if there's ground bounces, there's probably also wall bounces. This one really quick here, Darius.
It will, but I need to take revenge on League players for making me play League.
Super jump.
Is League good?
Jump arc would be that fast, that far. Most games.
That'll make me want to try it. Oh, Skullgirls. Sonic Fox said that this game looks like it would play like Skullgirls.
Now this next one is spicy because we have a parry mechanic. So you can see here at the very beginning.
Do not play League? Why? Is it why?
And he's blown back. And you can see in that blowback animation, he gets hit.
Yo, did she guard break him?
At the beginning, Dairy, because we have a parry mechanic. Now this next one is spicy because we have a parry mechanic.
She parried him.
At the very beginning, Darius was about to attack. Ari does the parry move, and he's blown back. And you can see in that blowback animation, he gets.
Is that universal?
Shock effect. So I don't know if that's like a punish / counter.
What's up, Leaf?
Something besides the usual going on there, but that is definitely a parry mechanic. Now, yes, this could be Ari only. We definitely don't know for sure.
Oh, it won't be like Dragon Ball Fighters. Yeah, Dragon Ball Fighters is unique on its own too.
Fighting game fans, they definitely would figure out a way to sneak in a parry.
I hope we get another Marvel too.
The way this animation reads, if you try to parry and maybe it whiffs, you're probably gonna get blown.
I hope the Marvel revival is a real thing and then they give us a new Marvel.
But, you know, there's always a give.
I hope it does well and then they're like, you know what? There's money in that. Let's make another one.
If you whiff it, you're probably dead. But in this case, it definitely connects and then you get a free combo from it. So maybe universal, maybe Ari only, but either way, definitely looks to be a strong mechanic.
2 vs 2 is way more tame. Yeah, I agree.
Combo on a read.
To be honest, I hope it doesn't end up like Fighters. No disrespect to Fighters. I think it will be even better.
In this game, which is a slide.
It seems like what they're going for
being dragged across the ground
is
by the Jinx
something that's going to be more open to a lot of the newer players that want to try it, which is a good idea. I don't care what anybody says. It's actually a great idea for that. That's how you grow the community. You need the people that aren't pros to play the game and to like the game. And that's just a fact of life. You got to get over it.
Probably be a big part of
so that's good.
At the very end, it's a
Project L might be free.
definitely restands in the game because at the very end, Darius actually restands Echo with his.
What else was I about to say? I was about to get on my rant. DJ Silence, what's up?
See dashing. There's air dashing. Sure enough, right? It's versus.
What's up? I hope you're doing good.
Definitely seems to be wave dashing built into the game. So Echo right here, he's doing a forward dash. And
2 vs 2. I actually like 2 vs 2. It's a good balance.
So that is one of the essence.
Again, I think it has to do with just trying to make the game not too complicated. When you have 3 vs 3, there's a lot going on.
So it seems to be wave.
And then you turn into something like, you know, Marvel 2, Marvel 3, and it's like, honestly, it's too much.
Really good dashes, the wave dash.
Even at 31 years old,
Some people have
I still never
so we'll see.
fully comprehended what was happening in Marvel 2.
It seems like
as a
universal mechanic.
as a viewer, you know what I'm saying?
Moving on to character specifics, let's talk Jinx. First thing about Jinx here, her big pistol is definitely what we would call a beam. So beams, unlike traditional fireballs in fighting games.
I'd be down for a Strive 2 vs 2 setup.
So Echo,
They'd have to calm that. Yeah, they'd have to calm that game down.
but beams.
They're gonna do that.
Very strong ways to control space in a tag fighter. Jinx of the 4 characters.
Every one of those characters is basically already an X Factor.
So this is a good tool for exactly that. Keep Away being the name of the game. Next up, we have this whole sequence here, and what's very interesting about that is Jinx has.
Oh, that's so good. I love that. I love that she did that and then jumped back into this cannon, this air cannon that would have stopped them from jumping preemptively.
Is Jinx has.
I think she's gonna be sick. I think she's gonna be good.
Famous by Akuma in Street Fighter.
Zoners in these types of games are usually either super good or super bad, and I think she's gonna be good.
Have multiple options. So here, the first one we see here, we can definitely special cancel into it, and she just goes for a jumping kick, and then goes into more pressure, more chain combos, goes for it again, backwards this time, into an air.
She's gonna be frustrating to fight like Axel. You know what I mean?
Earlier, so she definitely has multiple kinds of projectiles.
It's gonna feel like you can't get in and do your shit. You're gonna want to get in and do your mix.
Tricky, like this is it creates a lot of hard to block situations sometimes, this kind of move. So on top of the variety of zoning, traditional projectile, beam projectile, all that kind of stuff, having demon flip means you always got to watch out. And the fact that she can do it backwards.
So she's got demon flip. That's what that is.
Zoning options.
It's a demon flip move.
Right?
Wow.
So she can do it forwards and backwards. So I think Jinx is going to be a very tricky character. Also, naturally, way too early to call tier stuff, but generally speaking,
yeah, Snappy.
Characters with a demon flip tend to be good.
I feel like I'm gonna hate playing against Jinx.
Up with the zoning options here, we see some more. So after this sequence here, we have the
it's so pretty. It's so pretty, Snappy. That's what I'm saying. She looks so nice.
Is also in a way probably effective.
Even like just her design alone.
Travel time. And the rocket definitely has a lot.
They put mad love into these characters.
Now we know when it comes to options, we have the minigun, we have the rocket, which is also.
And the way it looks like a comic book or like anime drawn on the screen.
So it's very safe to say Jinx is.
It looks great.
For ranged options. And
she's cooler in Arcane in the Netflix series. Okay, don't tell me. I might watch that. I might watch that like tonight.
And in our last Jinx sequence, a few interesting things are happening. One of the first ones is Jinx has a hammer now.
Yo, look!
Axe at first, but I'm wrong on that. It's definitely a hammer.
Look at the assist.
Willing to add new traits, new stuff to the characters, because
look at how far range that assist was.
Used the hammer before, so.
And you know this is gonna cause the slowdown off the mine, and it hits right at the end. You're gonna get a full screen conversion right here. You might be able to run up on them because of the time freeze.
Hey, there you go.
This is already a crazy team to me.
Now, speaking on the sequence here, so we definitely get the idea of some of her normals as we see a punch into the gunshot into the hammer. So that could very well be light, medium, heavy. Special cancel, assist call.
If that minigun is going to be an assist, I'm going to flip. They might have different assists like Marvel where you can pick your assist.
I know you see the assist, right? But the assist doesn't hit until after the beam connects. So it's actually a natural combo. I don't know if it's chaining into it or what, but the minigun into the beam shot is definitely a combo in and of itself without an assist. And that's what we know about Jinx so far in Project L. So all I can really say is
this is hot.
Zoner. Now,
this game is hot just from looking at it. I want to play it now. I gotta wait like 2 years.
As far as
which is great. I gotta wait like a year and a half.
So starting off, this looks to be like light, medium into heavy. Medium maybe is 2 hits. And then he has a jumping cross up. So that'll be some mix up potential. And we see some.
This dude actually looks really good too. I just rarely care for like the big burly characters. But I can see the appeal and he looks strong.
Once again, the chain rules of this game, who knows? Because we definitely don't. But that's where my mind is at anyways. It would
be wild if it was like Skullgirls and any move can be an assist.
Darius is.
That's what I'm saying. It might be that way.
How special moves work because it's actually showcased in the trailer.
I don't know if you pick your assist or if like.
So you just hit S1.
The command you use determines what assist comes out.
So this is a long range special, perhaps good for combo enders as well because it pulls.
But so far it looks like for Echo, it seems like the mine is always the assist you get. That's all we've seen.
Pressure.
And with Ari, she has the orbs that come out.
Now, thing to note here: one, the hit.
Did we see what Jinx's assist actually was?
Not even.
I don't think it's the machine gun. That's gonna be crazy.
Probably a really good.
That's gonna be like a beam assist in a Dragon Ball Fighters.
After the initial hit, which definitely means you can combo after the fact. We also know, at least for Darius anyways, that specials can have follow-ups. So special 1, bring in the enemy, you can end with a headbutt and knock the enemy down. So will this be—
There's an original reveal trailer?
The enemy seems to get up right away, but there is follow-ups for sure. If A1 is light, you got to assume A3 is heavy. So same deal, we bring the enemy in, and then we send them flying back. So heavier button, you have to assume it does more damage than the headbutt follow-up, but the headbutt follow-up leaves them close, whereas this puts them away, right? So one will be better for pressure, one will be better for damage. That's my assumption on it anyways. And then to follow up, we have this. So we see the apprehend and we see the bigger knockback, but turns out you can cancel that bigger knockback because it looks like he's going into a heavy normal, and into a special finish. So apprehend.
This Gold Lewis, right? Yeah. He reminds me of Gold Lewis, Abigail, like charged normals, you know what I mean? I can already tell, like, the people that like big bodies, they're gonna like this guy.
So we're still doing apprehend into the heavy follow-up. However, what's changing here is this. So
they did a good job of putting the right characters in the trailer to appeal to all the people they're trying to appeal to.
Into another heavy normal.
Right? They put a big body in there. They put a zoner in there, and they put like a couple really mobile characters in there.
Basic strikes for Darius at the very least.
So that was hella smart.
Final combo to show off, right? Who knows, this is like a burning all resources combo kind of.
Yeah, this dude looks like he might guard break.
Definitely big, and
he looks like he's doing hella damage too.
First and only real look at a super move, a big cinematic spin to win.
Oh my god. Yeah, he looks good.
There's some secrets to be found here though. First up, right here off the bat, these two big axe swings.
Oh my goodness, son.
We've already seen that stand heavy, but as you can see, there's a bit of a cinematic going on there, right? Like the camera shifts, all that kind of stuff.
So this right here, this looks like it puts the opponent into so much stun that this is a mix-up.
There, it's not a counter hit.
Does that make sense? This isn't a full combo, it doesn't look like. It looks like, to me, the first move
slash
right here
to be found here though. First up, right here off the bat,
knocks him into stun, and this is a restand. And now this is a mix-up right here. This next hit.
So the first big axe swing we've already seen, that stand heavy, but as you can see, there's a bit of a cinematic going on there, right? Like the camera shifts, all that kind of stuff. So what's going on there? It's not a counter hit because he already hit the enemy. What this looks like is that he can hold his normals to change the properties. So assuming that first hit there is...
Everybody got a little big body inside of him. That's true.
A little bit of a stun / mini crumple state because he then runs up and then gets another, assuming charged heavy normal, and combos from there. So Darius is the kind of character with the big range, big hits. Perhaps you can also hold his normals for even bigger range and bigger hits. That's how this is reading to me.
Ari is the most popular League character?
Of the wall.
Yo, am I bugging? Or is League the game that has that one character, that chick with the red hair and like the scar on her eye? Is that League? Y'all know who I'm talking about?
Wall bounce. So at the very least, he can wall bounce and ground bounce in the same combo as we can see here. A regular stand heavy spikes the enemy into the rolling state, which you need the assist to combo from, but hey, he can combo from it, seemingly enough. We get more hits, we get another stand heavy, and then we go into our big cinematics.
That's Katarina.
Certainly an idea where in this game the combo...
Hold up. I spelled League wrong. Disregard that. Son, if she's in the game, you already know it's a wrap. Come on, bro. If she's in the game, you already know what it is on this channel. This is a problem. You saw her in the early Project L footage? Yo, stop playing. She's already confirmed? This is confirmed? Nuh-uh. Okay, hold on, two-step. Hold on. So there's another video and she's in the other video. Is that what y'all telling me? She's already confirmed gameplay?
This might be what a longer combo looks like in this game. And that is Darius. Next up is Ari. Now, Ari kind of got the least amount of stuff in the trailer to look at here, but we have one thing, at least off the bat.
What is it? This is a new fighting game, Silence. This is a new fighting game. This fighting game is created by the makers of League of Legends. So it has League of Legends characters, and that's why I'm looking up the characters to see, you know, who could be in the game.
That is this off the big...
I don't know anything about this franchise.
Off the big launcher, she comes in air combos, throws a bit of an orb, and just keeps zapping back and forth. The very least I can glean from this is she'll probably be like the air combo character, if anyone's gonna be, right? The thing about this orb is I don't know if it resets her ability to go back and forth.
It's only a couple of seconds long? Okay, Snappy said to compare. I'll have to find it.
Because she seemingly behind her has 3, then goes to 2. Doesn't quite.
She reminds me of Banat with air combos. That's interesting.
I can gather she's a resource-based character, and the orbs are her resource. So this fancy back and
I could see that. That does make sense. I could see that, Spicy. I'm thinking of like Doctor Strange in Marvel.
Fourth air-to-air combo is
or something similar.
By my understanding, anyways, thanks to these orbs. Every time she shoots an orb, she's allowed to reset the air combo at least 1 time. The only other sequence we see with her kind of proves this to be the case, as shoots an orb, resets, shoots an orb, resets, and she expends all 3 orbs.
Yo, she's nasty too.
Super. Well, we can see here the parry mechanic, which we talked about earlier in the video, the big purple flash, which I'm assuming is counter hit state status, but right here, so hit, going up, expend orb number 1, hit, go back, expend orb number 2, hit, go back, expend orb number 3, no more orbs.
Yeah.
And the combo now going down to the ground, OTG, with the super. So Ari is a resource mechanic character, and the orbs are the resource.
Okay, sick.
So Echo definitely got the biggest showcase of all the characters, and fair enough, because he definitely looks like a pretty crazy character. Right off the hop, we can see something special here, because it looks like Echo has a command run. So
I mean, there's no reason why you wouldn't make a fighting game so that you could appeal to more people and potentially, you know, sell more units of another part of your franchise.
The specifics, I guess.
I think it's genius. Why not?
But at the very least, looks to me, he's got a special move that lets him run. Perhaps with multiple follow-ups.
There's going to be people that are only interested in the actual League of Legends game. There's going to be people that are interested in the fighting game. And those two things may or may not mix. But regardless, as long as people are interested in both, it does better for the franchise as a whole.
With Ari, and then he uses the clone to come back from the top to slam down Jinx all the way back down. So this mechanic is...
People like us that are, you know, looking forward to the fighting game are going to enjoy it regardless.
Use this will definitely be the big thing. Because even seemingly...
And I never played League of Legends in my life.
ABC launch, ABC spike, you know, hit assist call, it's using it as an ender.
Character cell games and DLC, I agree, Spicy.
Play sequence for Echo here. So Ari does the assist for the knockdown, and
it's just like those of us that are already waiting for Biken. We know we're gonna play Biken. We're gonna pay the fee. It don't matter.
We'll talk about that in a second. And then gets the big combo. So, you know, okay.
She could be good, bad.
The thing about that cross-up is...
It don't matter.
At the time of this recording, the King of Fighters 15 beta just ended. That is Iori's cross-up. So in the King of Fighters, we call this...
I will pay the Biken fee. Yeah, we gonna pay the fee.
And kick backwards into the enemy, right? It hits in sync with the grenade exploding, which is creating the pop-up effect, I'm sure here. But yeah, it's definitely just a little fighting game reference, right? And I would say expect a lot of these in the game. Project L is made by a bunch of fighting game superfans, and this here specifically is definitely a love letter to the King of Fighters character Iori Yagami. Having this style of move also means Echo is going to be very difficult to block, so watch out for...
Just shut up and take my money.
Definitely get hit. Here we can see another example of his time clone moves. So
and the boobas.
Roll. So some manner
in the boobas.
Property, maybe projectile invincible, maybe full invincible, and he has the option to return back to where the roll began. So his movement is definitely going to be very tricky for sure. Another time clone example here. So he does a rushing forward strike, which leaves the clone, at which point you can follow up with another attack. So it's seemingly that some of the attacks from the clone are fixed. We have this option here where he strikes right after the fact. Another one here that launches, but it comes from the same...
Oh!
These attacks are happening on frame 1 coming out of the clone. So it's not like you return the neutral straight up, then choose to follow up. So it looks to be pre-canned.
He's so cool.
You're going to be doing after you return to the clone. And another example of offense here. So crouching lights, going into the medium and going into the heavy. Now the clone strike, but doesn't follow up immediately.
I like everything about this dude already. I like that he's an inventor, genius.
It's just I always have it in my
everything.
I don't have to immediately commit to whatever time skip clone attack. I can just let the clone rock there for a hot minute, and then you have to decide and guess what I'm going to do next. Like in the immediate follow-up example here. So he goes for an air attack into the special move in the air that leaves the clone.
Oh my goodness.
Yori cross up.
This is so ridiculous.
But the clone activation immediately grounds him because it's the same launcher that we saw earlier as we're going through this trailer. So if apparently and seemingly enough, one of the options here for the clone will automatically ground.
He looks so sick.
Definitely be some very tricky to
Yeah, the recall is so ridiculous.
Speaking of tricky to block, this example right here. So does the command roll, which
as
we discussed,
I missed that one, guys.
goes into the launcher follow-up again, which
Do you see this?
changes his side, right? So it's definitely into the launcher.
Yo, it's a fake cross under.
Changes his side, right? So it's definitely going to be very tricky left,
Do you see this?
which leaves the clone as we discussed earlier, and then immediately goes in.
He went for a low, did a fake cross under, teleported back, and did a low on the same side.
Very again, which re-changes his side, right? So it's definitely going to.
This is actually a launcher. This would have hit same side, launched into a full combo. This is actually kind of ridiculous.
This character, maybe not so much overhead low, but on the left, right front is going to be very, very difficult to block.
Wow.
And just continuing with all this trickiness, his time grenade that we showed earlier, he can use his sword to hit it like a home run swing, basically, and then becomes a much bigger projectile.
That's her assist. That's her assist, the cannon.
Continuing with all this,
You see that?
it's going to be very,
The bazooka.
very difficult to block Echo. And just continuing with all this.
So this is her assist.
This trickiness, his time grenade that we showed earlier, he can use his sword to hit it like a home run.
This is kind of hot because she does a fast projectile and then he does it like a slower projectile. This looks hard to escape from.
This trickiness, his time grenade that we showed earlier, he can use his sword to hit it like a home run swing, basically, and then becomes a much bigger projectile just going across the screen. So
I'm seeing so many layers in this game already.
from that big
I feel very optimistic about it.
so high he could run up and just
I will be hurt if for whatever reason this game
right here is confirmation.
doesn't pan out, but I just don't see that. I don't think that will happen. I really don't.
More combo examples. So I'm assuming medium into the launcher, then from there another air medium, air heavy perhaps, into the chrono spike, whatever you want to call it, teleports, works back down into the launcher because the launcher automatically grows.
Oh my goodness.
If you do it from your time clone, as we've learned. And then we have a heavy maybe into another clone attack. So slice, call back, slice again. Here we can see the effects of one of his time grenades. So it hits and knocks down easily.
Yeah, so the time grenade is his sauce.
Down seems to be slowed, like
The time grenade is basically his H disc.
giving Echo.
You know what I'm saying? You get hit with the time grenade, that's the win condition.
back, but then dashes back in for a combo. Same deal here, but
You don't want to hold that.
and if you give it enough time to slow and explode on its own means, then it'll just create this ghastly slow knock.
Wait, you said Yumi? Who's Yumi?
He can confirm it in anything he wants. And sure enough, the very next example here waits for the time bomb
I'll have to look her up too.
forward and converts into a combo. And our final fancy thing maybe gives a little bit more away than thinks it does. Like, so sure, yeah. He rolls forward, you know, does the clone, throws the projectile, teleports in the clone, hits a projectile. That's cool, right? But look at the color of the clone. The time clone is purple, pinky color. Every other clone was like a greenish style of color. So perhaps that's an EX or metered clone, because unlike all the other clones,
Yumi ain't gonna be in here. Why?
actually dashes forward.
Why?
Go into the clone, you have to do some sort of attack out of it. So this one, he just gets to run out of it, which means he doesn't have to commit to an attack. Now, he does do an attack, yes, but it would seem that the power of this different style of time clone is you don't have to.
Oh, his movement's gonna be stupid, yo.
Point, though, is this clone is definitely not like the other clones. We've already seen the,
Look at his movement
and that was green, not
with the roll and the teleport.
here, right? So something's definitely different. Something's definitely up with this different version of the move. At the very least, it seems to give different styles of cancels. And that's what we have so far. So obviously quite a bit to dig into it, and obviously enough, everything is subject to change. This game,
Oh, you gotta block that low, huh?
enough, everything is
That's an actual low, it looks like. You had to block that low.
change. This game is coming out at 2023 at the earliest. So anything you see here,
2023 at the earliest. I mean, it's almost 2022. We're actually very close. So it's going to be about a year. A year in early 2023, hopefully.
could be different or gone or just completely warped in any given way.
Yo, what?
Be different or gone or just completely warped in any given way when it actually could
This looked like a whole triple overhead. What do you just do here?
in any given way when it actually comes out. But still,
This kid's nasty. I'm definitely going to use
where
him.
they're going with the gameplay and an idea with where they're going with the characters.
A lot of the different character pairings look very cohesive.
By all means, please post it in the comments below. We're definitely
It looks like you can choose, like right now, it looks like you can just choose who you like and make it work.
really looking forward to this game. To me, this is the next coming of Marvel Infinite, and I'm one of the staunchest Marvel Infinite defenders you will find out there, because it was a great game. And I know Chun-Li face and all that dumb stuff, but it was a great game. It remains to be seen how
Literally does not function unless it's attached to your face.
for the game, right? Project L is a code name.
I don't know what y'all are talking about right now.
I'm looking forward to it when it comes out. And all that said, that's the end of the video, my friends. So thank you very much for watching. Hope this video has found you well. And when the time
Good stuff, man.
and play some Project L.
Okay, where's the first video? Is this the first video? No,
Hello.
this is literally what we just watched.
Single button.
Yeah. 3 days ago, 2 years ago. Is this the first one? Video from 2 years ago?
Fighting game fan or
Been working on this for a little while, and we've always had to be so secretive. What I think League of
Oh my god, she is there!
Legends players expect from this
So this is like,
fighting game fan or
this is super early footage.
Been working on this for a little while, and we've always had to be so secretive. What I think
Look, they got my baby there. That's her! That's her!
League of Legends players
Yo! Oh shit!
is different, but in some ways harmonious with what I think fighting game players expect from this game. Everyone wants a great game,
Yeah, I'm hyped.
but what we've been seeing is that people are really excited to see Rune Terran champions like in a new light, even like from a new camera angle, making
Oh wait!
Rune Terran champions like in a new light, even like from a new camera angle. Making fighting games is really tough
She's gonna have crazy movement too.
games to make, and while we're a good ways,
Every fighting game got the same looking training room, right? I seen the Street Fighter training room, yeah.
we're gonna go dark for a while after this, so please don't expect anything soon, but know that we're here working hard for you.
I love the design choices because you see how this game looks here, and obviously this is like super early. But this looks nothing like the game they gave us. It actually looks like in animation, which I like. I like that it looks drawn. Oh, this is so good. There's no way this is not good. There's no way.